Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details.
Ted Jobe was a two-sport star at Scott in the early 60s, excelling on the gridiron as well as on the track. Athletics took him from Toledo to Ann Arbor, and after playing football at Michigan, back to home for a lengthy career as an educator. Last month, he was honored as part of the African American Legacy Project Sports Legends of Northwest Ohio Hall of Fame class. When we sat down with him, our discussion began with his reaction to the news of this latest honor.
I thought someone was playing a joke on me. And then I looked at the envelope and I said, well, if it's a joke, how would they get an official envelope? So I opened it and I read it and I said, wow. I didn't, and he read the whole letter and said what it was about. And it reminded me of something that my mother told me when I was in the 7th grade and I played football at Sherman School in North Toledo Old Timers League. It was 8 teams in the little league and junior high league, and we were winning. I mean, every game. And I came home one day after winning, and I was bragging to my mother about how good we were and how good I was. And she said, "Son, if you're as good as you say you are, you never have to say it, someone else will." And that has stuck with me from that day until this. I never talk about anything that I've done in sports, but practically everywhere I go, somebody's bringing it up. So I guess her words came true.
Well, you mentioned Sherman. That's one of the all-time great nicknames. You guys were the Sherman Tanks.
That's right. But now years later, with these kids being less athletically inclined, they changed the nickname to the Bluebirds. So that's, somebody's got to do something about that.
Got to steamroll the Bluebirds, bring back the Tanks.
Yeah, there you go.
So while you were at Scott, a tremendous football career, led the City League in rushing and in scoring touchdowns. What was it like playing for Scott Bulldogs back in the kind of that height of the Scott football era?
Well, it wasn't like it is now. It was smash mouth, and I hate to say this on camera, but you were literally encouraged to try to hurt the person that you were across from, and maybe take him out of the game, and that'll improve your chances because the substitute will come in. He may not be as efficient and may not be as big, may not be as fast, and that might, but at the same time, your opponent was trying to do the same thing to you. So, but I loved it. I liked trying to run over people, and back then you could use your forearm and hit them in the head, and you can't do any of that now.